Well, that's interesting. Mrs Rathbone,
What?
how does this work then?
Like this?
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Like this, is it? Ah, I get it. Righto. Thanks, Mrs Rathbone. Hello everyone, welcome back to Rathbone Manor. Today I have a rather interesting and cool little knife that I'm sure some of you will recognise from another manufacturer. This one is by Junlang, and it is the 16010B. Better get it out so we can have a look at it, I suppose. You won't see much in the box, will you? Okay, this is quite a nice box actually, nice quality. The knife itself comes in this little pouch, a little belt loop, and it's Velcro fastened. Here we are. It's in this little bag. Well, check that out. Okay then, does anybody recognise it yet then? Little pocket clip. Yes, for those of you who do recognise it, it is the Quartermaster QTR2 General Lee. As I say, this is the copy by Junlang. Let's have a look at it. I'll get the blade out for you. There we are. A nice Tanto style blade there. This one is black with the very nice stainless steel showing through just here. You can also get it in FDE with a nice black wash finish, or entirely black, depending on your taste of course. It's quite nice, isn't it? Let's have a closer look at this, shall we? Okay, so let's start with this rather nice Tanto blade. Nicely finished there. We've got a couple of thumb studs in there. Moving on to the frame stroke handle. And just check this design out, guys. I mean, how good is this? I like this. You can see it's got like a plastic piece just here, and then we got some stainless steel work underneath it, and then we've got the pocket clip here, which is quite strong. But check that mechanism out, and there's an almighty great spring in there, look. That's quite a strong spring actually. So what do you think so far then, guys? We've got the Junlang logo here, the model number there, and what's on the other side of the blade? Well, nothing basically. Right, let's have a look at how this thing works then, shall we? Okay guys, let's see if I can get this thing to work, because this is being a cheap clone. It doesn't work as well as the original one would do, because I think the original's got ball bearings here in the pivot. So let's give it a go, see if we can get it to open. Not on that occasion. There we go. I've had to help it along a bit, and to close it you simply pinch it the same place, just pinch it just there. There we go, closed. Can I open it? Nope. Helped it along there. Closed. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's difficult to open and close. Alright, let's see if I can slow this thing down for you so you can actually see it working. So we give the back end of it a pinch like this. You can see it going along and locks into place. And to release it, to unlock it, you simply do it again, pinch at the back, blade comes over. You can see it disappearing underneath into the handle. Let's have a closer look at that action. Okay, so we actuate it thusly, and you can see here the pivot, and out comes the blade. You can see this is where the locking takes place, just there, look. There we are. It's not easy to do because there's quite a strong spring on this actually. And there we go, locked into place, look. From an engineering point of view, this is quite an interesting little mechanism. It's a lot more sophisticated than a frame lock or a liner lock. Very interesting. I do like. Well, as soon as I saw this on GearBest, because that's where this one came from, GearBest. As soon as I saw it on GearBest, I thought, yeah, I'm going to have one of these because of that action. I mean, that's awesome, isn't it? What do you think? Do you find it quite interesting? I know I do. What's it like to hold though? That's the question. Are there any hot spots on here? If you grip it really hard, you can feel the. I can feel the pocket clip. Other than that, it's not too bad. Maybe you can feel this bit, and it'll be interesting to see what this bit's like in the palm of your hand while you're actually working with it. Speaking of which, I suppose we better get the bitzer bag over here and see if it'll cut anything up. This blade is supposed to be 8CR13 MOV. We'll see how sharp it is in just a moment. I think the original quartermaster knife is supposed to be a flipper. I've seen the videos of it out there on YouTube, and you can actually flip it with this, but the spring on this one makes it really strong, so it won't flip. Thumb studs, well, not really. No, not the easiest thing to use, and I would imagine you'd probably end up chopping your finger if you weren't careful. So you can either, I think the best way is either like that, or use the mechanism thusly. Alright, let's get the bitzer bag over here and have a look, shall we? Okay, so here we are with the bitzer bag. We'll try the garden twine first, I think. Just a little bit of garden twine. Oh yes, it's cut that quite nicely, hasn't it? You know what I'm forgetting, don't you, guys? You didn't remind me about the paper and the cardboard, so give us a second. Alright, back with some paper and some cardboard. I've got the old Christmas menu 2016 here. See what we can chop up here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not bad for a knife that cost me all of £5.21. That's quite good, isn't it? That's not bad at all, even the little tanto tip. Look at that. Nice. Get rid of that. And all that lot, right, cardboard. So look what it'll do with cardboard. Well, yeah. Not bad. That's good then. So it likes cardboard too. What about my horrible cheapy rope then? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this up into several bits, because this stuff isn't very good at all, really. Right, has that given me enough to get hold of? Let's have a look. Well, yeah, straight through that lot. Woo, that is good. I think in here, hopefully, I've got some offcuts of the old blue stuff, which is far better. So let's have a chop. Yep, that's the tanto tip cutting. And what about the main part of the blade itself? Yes, it's done it. Good. That's good. Oh, I know. Let's go straight into a large tie wrap. So what we can do with that. So we can hack its way through that, shall we? Hopefully it should be able to. Well, yeah. Yes it can, and it did. What about... I've not got much left actually. Hang on guys. So I had to get some more package strapping from the garage. Here's some more of the thin stuff. It's a bit thinner than the stuff I had before. Well, it chops that up quite nicely. Look at that. So we can take a chunk out of it. Should be able to. It's very, very thin stuff is this. Yep, not a bother there then. And of course I've got this super duper thick stuff now. So what we'll do is, as I need a length to go in my bag, we'll use the Jun Lang to chop a chunk off of it so we can see how well it cuts. There we go guys. Oh yeah, did you hear that? Get rid of that for half a mo. So you've seen that bit, so we do the trimming the end of it. This is a lot thicker, this stuff, a lot thicker than the stuff I had before. As you can see, oh, a little bit squeaky there. There we go, let's chop that up quite nicely then. Alrighty, oh, what have I got in here then? There's this speaker wire stuff, which I got from work. It's not used as speaker wire at work, but we'll chop it up all the same. Done. Let's cut that quite nicely then. What about Link's seatbelt webbing? How will it cope with that, do you suppose? Well, let's have a look. Let's get a bit of a loop going. Oh yeah, it's chopped its way through that quite nicely. What's the tip like for slicing stuff? Yeah, yes, it's done that nicely. Yeah, good. Alrighty, so it's appears to have passed the cutting test then. Superb. Alright, so cutting tests pass. Let's have a look at the dimensions of this thing, shall we? Get the old tape measure out again. So you can see closed. We're looking at what do they say on 117 mil. My gearbox has got 717 mil, and that's what I've got here too. Let's open her up. I just love that action, I really do. That's great. Fantastic action on there. Love it. Right, in overall length then. I've got 193 thereabouts. Gear best have it 195, so it's probably not far out. Blade length 80 mil, with a cutting edge of around about 80 mil as well by the looks of it. So how wide is this thing then? Hang on. That's a good 12 mil or so, isn't it? Okay, so yeah. Tell you what, where's Mrs Rathbone's scales? Here they are. Right, let's pop it on. 98 grams then, or if you like ounces, 3.5 ounces then. So that's not too bad, is it? So what sort of size comparison can we do here? Well, I've got my Sanrenmu 913 here, which is a traditional liner lock, as you can see. Comparable in size there then. And of course there's my dad's old army clasp knife here, which I've got a review of. If you want to go and have a look, there's a review on my channel of this little fellow here. It's a bit smaller, as you can see. Still a nice old knife, Dad's old army knife there. Okay, there we go then guys. The Junlang 16010B that I got from GearBest. At the moment it's showing £5.21 or $6.64 on there. I've got to say, I like that action. It's good, isn't it, really? I don't know what the guys from Quartermaster would think, having it appropriated like this. Because it's, you know, obviously the Quartermaster version is like titanium, sorry, not tungsten, titanium, with a super duper stainless steel blade on it. It works a lot better than this one does because it's got ball bearing race in the pivot. This one doesn't work too bad. Look, you can get it to work sometimes when it wants to. It's got a really strong spring in here though. That spring in the back there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a really strong spring in there. Now, I think the only problem with this action is if you're not careful, if you had your fingers in the wrong place, look, I can see you getting sliced. I think you'd have to be pretty silly to do it though. Yeah, you'd have to be pretty daft to actually cut yourself with it. But it's a nice blade, a nice knife, I like that. Very nice for my collection, and no doubt for your collection too. If you like the Quartermaster QTR2, I think it's the General Lee, and you can't afford the original, I think this would make a nice addition to your collection. It's it appears to be quite well made. I didn't have any problems with hot spots while I was cutting bits and pieces up. Obviously if you get, like I've got a really tight grip of it there, you can feel the little edges and bits and pieces, but I think if you used to use it sensibly. Obviously you can't carry this in the United Kingdom because of its locking mechanism. Look at that. But it's a nice knife, I do like it. And it comes with this nice little nylon pouch here. It only has a belt loop. There's no molly attachment with it. There's a little bit of Velcro going on there. It goes in quite nicely. Fits in there nicely too. So, oh, it's hung up. Why is it hung up? I can't get it out, guys. There we go. What happened there then? You've got caught on something in there. I don't know. Anyway, what do you think, guys? Do you like the design? As I say, personally, I think from an engineering point of view, I like that. Look at that. That's well clever. Tell you what, I'll give you guys one more look at it. Here we go. Just check that out. It's fantastic. Brilliant. Like it. And back we go. Awesome. Alrighty guys. Perhaps you'd like to give me your opinion on the blade. I like it. It's quite nice. Love the way the mechanism works on this thing. It is absolutely brilliant. I can't get enough of it, to be honest with you. So much more interesting than a liner lock or a frame lock. Brilliant, love it. So, anyway guys, what do you think? Do you like it? I know I like it. Love the mechanism. Oops, love the mechanism. Okay then. So as I say, I got this from GearBest. £5.21 at the moment, $6.64. You can, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, you guys. You can share it with your friends, you can click like. If you haven't done so already, you can subscribe. And you can also follow me on Instagram too. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I really enjoyed bringing this one to you because it's such an interesting mechanism. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it for you. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Great mechanism. Nice cheap version of the Quartermaster QTR2. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoy what you're doing. and I'll catch you right back here at Rathbone Manor in the very near future for another knife review. Alright then guys, catch you later. Bye.